The letter still whispers, though faded with age. I never did send it, I never knew how. But tonight in the lamplight, it speaks to me now. Letters in the lamplight, soft as a sigh, written in silence, but meant not to lie. They tell of a love that was fragile and true, words never spoken, but meant just for you. You left with the autumn, no note, no reply. I folded my feelings and filed them with time, but paper remembers and ink never fades. It bleeds like a candle that shivers and sways. Letters in the lamplight, soft as a sigh, written in silence, but meant not to lie. They tell of a love that was fragile and true, words never spoken, but meant just for you. Some love never shouts, it just lives in the air, in the curls of a letter, in the dust on a chair. I read and I wonder what you might have said if I'd sent you this line, or the one just ahead. Now the lamplight is low and the night draws in near, but the letters still glow with the words you can't hear. I'll fold them again and keep them in view, for love never dies, it just waits to come through. Lights were flickering gold on the stone. We lingered in quiet, yet never alone. You smiled like you knew this would fade with the breeze, like shadows of jazz notes that vanish with ease. Oh, the wind knew what I couldn't say, carried your name as it drifted away. And autumn remembered each footstep and sigh as we danced through the moment, not knowing goodbye. If I walked that same street with the leaves at my feet, would you echo again in the sound of the beat? A locket, a note, or a ghost in the or just autumn pretending that you're still there. Now Charles Street is colder, but still I can feel the hush of a heartbeat the years couldn't steal. So I hum to the shadows as the red leaves repeat your name in the rhythm of Charles Street. Ashes on the pillow where your breath used to lie. The night still remembers, but your warmth said goodbye. Your coat by the doorway, your shadow's still there, but all that remains is perfume in the air. Ashes on the pillow and lipstick on glass, a kiss like a whisper, too quiet to last. The silence that followed still plays in my room, like smoke in slow motion or jazz in a tune. The record kept turning long after you'd gone, a solo sax morning, what couldn't hold on. I watched the flame flicker and die with a sigh, just like the promise in your last goodbye. Ashes on the pillow where midnight once bloomed. Now all that I hold is a scent and a tune you left, like a secret that slipped through the rain. And all that is left is a soft fading stain. They say love burns bright, but it burns out the same and leaves behind smoke where there once was a flame. I trace the cold linen and whisper your name, but pillows don't answer and hearts never tame. Ashes on the pillow and time doesn't care. The night keeps repeating the ghost that was there. And though I still breathe in the room where we lay, the music's gone silent, you faded. closed the door, but left no sound, just the hush of goodbye falling all around. The curtains still sway like they're dancing with ghosts, and the moonlight remembers what I miss the most. The moonlight left the window open, your perfume lingers on the night, and though you're gone, the room is golden, bathed in silver, soft as white. Your coffee still sits untouched and cold, like secrets we kept but never told. The clock ticks a lullaby, sweet and slow, as if even time forgot to go. The moonlight left the window open, and shadows speak where we once lay. It traces where your fingers softened, then fades just like you slipped away. No thunder, no fight, just the hush of retreat, like jazz notes dissolving in midnight's heartbeat. You left me no answer, no reason, no cry, just stardust and silence and the echo of why. The moonlight left the window open, and I still breathe where you once stayed. In the stillness, your love is woven into the night that never fades. She danced before the dawn in her bare night feet, in a room with no music, just the soft floor's beat. The shadows were partners, the curtains her veil, each turn a farewell, each sway a soft trail. She danced before the dawn while the world still slept tight, with moonlight for spotlight and silence for light. No one was watching, no one would stay, but she danced like love, never walked away. Her dress brushed the air like a whisper in lace. No tears, just a sigh etched deep in her face. The phonograph stilled, but her heart played the tune to memories fading beneath a blue moon. She danced before the dawn as if holding his hand through spaces of silence that still understand. Though all had been spoken and nothing felt right, she danced just once more before morning's first light. No curtain call needed, no claps from the past, just footsteps in rhythm that weren't meant to last. She twirled in the hush like the dream never died, and vanished with starlight as morning replied. She danced before the dawn with love on her breath, in the ballroom of memories haunted by death. And though no one saw it, the room still recalls how she danced all alone down those invisible halls. There was smoke in your smile, and I still see it rise, like a secret you lit with a flicker of lies. The room never spoke, but the shadows all knew I'd fall for the hush in the hush of you. And your kiss was a question that faded in flame, left a trace on my lips, but never your name. You vanished like jazz notes that play for a while, then drift down the dark like the smoke in your smile. You leaned on the bar, said the night felt too wide, like a movie in black and white love that just died. I laughed through my glass, but I swallowed regret. You spoke in a rhythm I still can't forget. And your kiss was a question that faded in flame, left a trace on my lips, but never your name. You vanished like jazz notes that play for a while, then drift down the dark like the smoke in your smile. Now I sit in the quiet where you used to lean, a ghost in a booth in a sepia scene. The jukebox still plays, but not quite the same. It skips like my heartbeat when someone says your name. There was smoke in your smile, now it's part of the air. I reach out, but darling, there's nobody there. Just echoes and embers and perfume and style, and a love I remember in the smoke of your smile. I found the locket in my old cedar drawer, still warm with the echoes of something no more. A picture inside and a line that you wrote still hums like a song caught in silver and hope. The locket locket still sings in a delicate key of laughter and longing and who we used to be. Though the chain may be tarnished and time turned a page, the melody lingers through sorrow and age. Your voice once whispered from satin and lace now dances in silence through shadowed space. I hold it at night when the stars lean in near, and suddenly, darling, I feel you so clear. The locket still sings in a delicate key of promises hung in a memory tree. Though the seasons have passed and the clocks rearrange, this moment within me will never quite change. Some things don't rust, some love doesn't fade, some songs keep singing from memories made. It swings on my chest like a time travel tune and glows when I'm walking alone with the moon. The locket still sings, and so softly it calls through ballroom and echoes and old mirrored halls. And though you are gone, your music still clings to the hush of my heart, where the locket still sings. You didn't say much, but the quiet was clear. Each pause was a sentence I needed to hear. Like spaces in music, the heart understands. Where love isn't spoken, it rests in your hands. It's the silence between notes that tells me it's real. The hush in the rhythm, the calm that I feel. No need for a lyric, no need for a line. Just the space in the melody where your soul touches mine. The room never echoed with words or with sound, but somehow in stillness we both were unbound. You taught me that love doesn't always arrive with thunder or chorus. It breathes just to survive. It's the silence between notes that tells me it's true. Like the moment before a kiss slips into view. Not the chords, not the keys, not the rise or the fall, but the air in between that said it all. Some hearts are noisy, some hearts like to shout, but ours danced in quiet, then quietly bowed. And I still remember the music we made, not for the sound, but the spaces it gave. So don't play a song, don't write me a tune, just sit here beside me beneath the dim moon, for I'll always hear you, though no voices float in the silence between every note. The city sleeps beneath a velvet sky, but your touch still lingers where dreams lie. Street lights hum in a golden hue, and I hear your voice in the hush of the blue. Your shadow sways in a silent tune, while the clock ticks off to the breath of the moon. We said no words, but I always knew the night belongs to me and you. So hold me, darling, don't say a thing, just let the silence softly sing. Your heart's a rhythm I drift into in this velvet after midnight with you. The cafe's closed, but my soul stays wide, like a window open to the tide of jazz and longing in minor key, where your echo is the only thing I need. The world forgets how a whisper feels, but your sigh, it turns the stars to wheels, and I'm spinning slow through time and truth, wrapped in memories of you. So hold me, darling, don't say a thing, just let the silence softly sing. Your heart's a rhythm I drift into in this velvet after midnight with you. Even if the dawn must come, let's steal one more verse, one more drum. Let me breathe where the night turns new in the jazz that only plays for two. So play me slowly, a hush, a sigh, like smoke that curls across the sky. The music fades, but I still hear you in the velvet after midnight, so true. sound, you'd sway by the speaker. Feet barely touched ground. We played it again just to feel it come true. Back when love felt like vinyl, and vinyl was new. When vinyl was new, and silence was rare. We danced through the crackle like ghosts in the air. Your laughter would spin in the old living room. A needle, a moment, a jazz-scented bloom. The record still turns, but the room has grown still. The needle remembers the echo you fill. A whisper, a glance, a note that once flew, still lingers like magic from when vinyl was new. When vinyl was new, and nights had no name. We spoke in slow rhythms and moved in no shame. Each love song was real, each lyric rang true, and time bowed its head when the record broke through. Now I sit by the player, alone in the past. The music still loves me, though you didn't last. But somehow you're present in every sad tune, like jazz pressed in silence beneath a half moon. So I spin the old song, and I see us again. The light and the laughter, the loss and the wind. It's faded but precious, like you always knew that I'd still be here when the vinyl was new.